getting ahead of myself in more ways than one. What we actually need to do right now is head back into the Ragnarok and go into a room that we hadn't gone into before. It's kind of weird. Yeah, this whole part of the game, they don't really tell you what it is that you're supposed to be doing or why. They just kind of expect you to do it. For all you know, you could have just abandoned the Ragnarok here not knowing anything that you were supposed to do with it. What you have to do is go into this room here where we fought that last yellow propagator. And once we make it here, we get a cutscene. Well, dialogue options, I guess we should say. But now, what am I to do? This is technically the passenger room. Ragnarok can only bring 8 people along on a journey, I guess. I'm home. How did you get here? Well, a lot of things happened. I was unconscious for a while after the escape pod touched down. When I came to, it was just me and Piet. Piet? Oh, the guy that escaped with us. There were 4 people on that ship, including you, and you forgot one of them? Damn, how strong are these Guardian forces? What happened to Alone? Alone wasn't with us anymore. Not only that, there were signs of a struggle. I hope she's safe. The Esthar rescue crew brought me here. The rescue crew, why am I having trouble saying that? Told us about this ship and that you were all safe. I see. Leo, when you jumped out into space, you didn't think about anything else, did you? You didn't think about how I had a crush on you. That's right. That crush is gone now. I wonder if there's anyone who'd do the same thing for me. You have treppies, don't you? Oh well. You have like a whole fan club. So where's the princess that changed the ever-cautious Leo? Maria is. Oh, great. Zell's here too. And Selfie's here. And what's his name? Sup, Leo? So glad you're safe. I hate to tell you this now, but we've got major problems down here. Like on Earth? Well, here it goes. Some big thing called Lunatic Pandora came out of nowhere. Matron couldn't achieve what she set out to do because of it, which is okay. Matron's not a sorceress anymore. She lost the power somehow. Matron gave away her power to someone without realizing it. To Maria. And, oh yeah, the Galbadian military is controlling Lunatic Pandora. They excavated it from the ocean where Esthar sank it years ago. Inside the Lunatic Pandora, there's this thing called a crystal pillar. It calls monsters from the moon. The monsters came falling from the moon. Total panic down here. It wasn't just monsters that came falling down. Sorceress Adel came down along with the machine that confined her. I guess the stream of falling monsters engulfed the machine. Lunatic Pandora caught Adel from that stream. Dr. Odine thinks that may have been Galbadia's true intent. Really? Because it involved us releasing her in order for that to happen. Meaning... Zell, that's enough for now. But Leo! I know we've got problems. But I'm dealing with emotional issues. But I can't think right now. What's wrong? Maria is a sorceress now. She received Matron's powers. An escort from Esthar came to pick Maria up. Maria's an Esthar now. We have to go get her! Was she taken by force? No, it was Maria's decision. She was scared about being a sorceress. Scared of being feared, hated, scared that no one would want to be around her. She said she couldn't handle that. Didn't you try to stop her, Leo? It was Maria's decision. What right do I have to object? Okay, here's a crazy plan that I have. Since apparently the sorceress's power can just be transferred from person to person, and that's it, why don't we find, I don't know if it has to be a woman, but sure, let's say it has to be a woman. Why don't we find, like, a dying woman, like in her 80s or whatever, give her the sorceress power, and then, like, leave her in a room as she dies. Like a comatose woman or whatever, so that she, like, doesn't feel it or whatever. Wouldn't that just eliminate the whole problem? End the line of sorceresses? No? No. Oh, stop that. What are you talking about? Why did you go all the way out into space to save Maria? To hand her over to Esthar? So that you might never see her again? No, right? Wasn't it because you wanted to be with Maria? You're a fool. Seriously. A fool, huh? Maybe. What am I doing? I may never get to hear Maria's voice ever again. What the hell am I doing? What can I do? Of course. Have you decided? We can't hear your inner monologues. Your soliloquies. Heading to Esthar, right? Pandora, whatever, and Sorceress Adol are out of my hands. I don't even know where to look for Sis. The only thing I know is Maria. The only thing I want to do for sure right now is for Maria. We're going to get Maria back. Hooray! We're going to get Maria back. Any particular reason why you two are here? You don't have anything to say? Neither do you. Is there a button that I need to press over here? Probably not. They probably just want me to leave now. Whoa! Ah. Hey. Ah, excuse me, we're flying? I hope this ain't the case, but I can picture Selfie in the pilot seat and Selfie screaming, "Woohoo, we're flying!" and standing next to her, a very excited Irvine. So, let's, oh, I can't go that way. It looks like I should be able to go that way. But no, in fact, we do need to go to the cockpit, which is such a bad word that I don't even want to say it subconsciously. We need to head to the cockpit because, as you might imagine, Selfie is up there, flying the ship. Woohoo, we're flying! Selfie's just amazing! You sure you can fly this? It just kind of took off. I don't know, it's pretty easy. I think I'll be fine. But there's no guarantee it won't crash. No one can predict the future, right? Selfie, head for Esthar. She's probably at the Sorceress Memorial. We're gonna go rescue Maria. I'm trying to think if I want to do that just yet. Because we have a new mode of transportation, and that always means good things. Always means good things. So it's pretty much the same as a garden. The garden. There's only the one. I can change POV though. That's cool. And I can go up and down in my Ragnarok, which opens up a lot more of the world for us. All right, R2. Do I not have R2 mapped here? Oh, that's right. I changed it. Which one is it? I wanted to change the POV. All right, well, I'm not going to get that to work, apparently. I had to change the mapping on that in order to be able to run from fights. But we have a Ragnarok. We can go anywhere in the world now, thanks to our awesome spaceship that we got from space that cannot go back into space, no matter how much you want it to. It cannot go into space. Also, we have the ability to just select where we want to go and head there. We just automatically go there. The reason that there's a red dot here is because that is actually where Balam Garden ended up. We still have access to Balam Garden. It doesn't just disappear just because we're not using it anymore. But we can head anywhere in the world we want to go. So I believe that the first place that we want to go to is Edia's house. So we just automatically head there. I love this feature of the Ragnarok. It is one of my favorites. All right, am I close enough? There. Who's in my party? Do I have people in my... I do have people in my party. Let me set them all up and take stuff off of Maria. Notice how Edia is no longer in the party. Getting ahead of myself yet again, but I did want to point out that Edie is no longer in the party, and since I was thinking about her, I thought we needed to go to her house. We don't need to go to her house, not yet at least. Spoiler, we'll be going to her house at some point. I should mention, though, that even though she's left the party, she doesn't officially take all the magic that you have given to her. I'll put it as if she actually did it herself. She tried to give as much of the magic to the rest of your party as she could, but anything that could not be given to the rest of the party, she does take with her. And I think I lost, as a result, some magic, but it's not that big of a deal because everybody else was full on it anyway. Where we actually need to go first is where they actually told us to go, which is the Sorceress Memorial in Esthar. So we will head there. We're going to pass over the Central Continent here, as I have termed it before. Not that the game really mentions it. A lot of the information about this game is not in this game, unfortunately. If you are interested in reading about it, there is a book that has been translated because it was only released in Japan around the same time as this game was released, called Final Fantasy VIII Ultimania. It'll have a lot of background information that is simply not in this game. If you are interested in more backstory, or even interested in what the hell's going on right now, because right now they're not giving us that much information and we're just kind of going along for the ride at this point. But we have made it to Esthar and the Sorceress Memorial here. So let's see what we can do to just rescue Maria. Because damn it, I love her. And I'm pretty sure she loves me. That might have something to do with the fact that I saved her life when she was out in space, but damn it, I will take it. Zell, you could use some stop. You could have used more stops than that, but whatever. You want to see your comrade off. I'll make an exception, go ahead. Oh, thank you. The person that just saved the entire world, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. But at least brought back the Ragnarok for you, even though I'm using it. You're going to make an exception for me. I'm the hero of this whole damn world. You know that, right? What are you doing here? This is a restricted area. To do what I should have done earlier. I'll never know unless I do it. What are you talking about? I know what I want and what I have to do. There's still a chance I'm not going to look back. I'm taking Maria with me. What? You must be joking. It's too late. Go, Leo! Can I talk to these guys? You guys have anything to say? Yeah, it wouldn't really mess with me because I'm the only person in the world, apparently, or at least my party, are the only people in the world that know how to junction Guardian forces effectively. So I'm going to assume that you don't know what you're doing. Maria, hold on. I'll get you out in a sec. What am I supposed to do? Come on. When in doubt, slice. Leo, don't. I'm a sorceress. I don't care. You're my sorceress, baby. Maria, Leo. Let's go. Oh my god, I think they kissed. This is probably a good time to mention that at one point... Are we going to fight these guys? They shouldn't be too difficult for us. No, it looks like they're going to just let us go. Possibly. Either that or we're all under arrest. Who are you exactly? That man. Do I know you? He's not saying anything. Nobody's saying anything. I should mention at some point that I've seen him before. I'm sure it's not important.